My name is Jenn Ellis, and I'm a Colombian-Swiss curator based in London with an interest in the relationship between art, space, and context, and in particular, global artistic dialogue, weaving connections between Asia over to Europe, then across the Atlantic over to Latin America and across the Pacific. Presented by Frieze Studios and Apsara Studio, the exhibition premieres a newly commissioned reformulation of Pizzani's ceramic talismans and guardians. They are handmade with dark black and red stoneware clay.
I'm going to be exhibiting a group of sculptures with works on paper, and the title kind of encloses the concept, and it's called Clay, Seeds, and Other Ancestors. And this idea of going back in time and thinking of a non-human ancestor that can be the trees, the plants, and how they have evolved and also mutate and adapt to new places, because migration is there all the time. I've always been a fan of history since I was in school, but I think visiting certain places, like going to the Lascaux caves in France and seeing how, since prehistoric times, humans were trying to create a language, and actually ceramics was one of the first places where material culture happened. I have been doing these fragments of vegetation that I collect from different places. Transforming these seeds and flora vegetations into bronze allow them to travel easily around the world without them becoming a danger to the ecosystem. This long seed pod is then just coming out of a ceramic sculpture, finding a place where two materials were meet together, a clay from the UK imprinted by corn from Mexico, and the clay has all these haptic qualities. It's a perfect body to receive the imprint. So I think the works allow this kind of multiple layers of culture and time in one place.
The selection of plants is a very specific one because they are symbolic of important cross-oceanic and cross-continental journeys with particular ancestral significance. So corn, for example, was native to the Americas and considered by the indigenous population of Mesoamerica a gift from the gods and a source of life, whereas now it is one of the most widely grown crops. The exhibition is set amongst some very specific clay mark makings that Pizzani has created directly onto the walls. This process uses the clay pigments, which are a testament of a territory, as each one has a particular coloration. Apsara Studio is a global curatorial studio. We are led by a sensitivity for art, space, and context appreciation. We are led by a group of curators and artists with a real passion for creating long-term sensitive dialogue across regions, mediums, and disciplines.